On July 12th, 1543, King Henry VIII married his sixth and final wife, the incredible Catherine Parr. Side note, if you enjoy my daily history tidbits, please like, share, and follow. And let's be clear about what Catherine was walking into. 2 wives divorced, 2 executed, 1 dead in childbirth. The pattern wasn't subtle. She also had 2 ex-husbands of her own under her belt by the time Henry came calling, and she was already in love with someone else. Thomas Seymour wanted to marry her. She wanted to marry Thomas Seymour, but you don't say no to a king. At least not 500 years ago. So Catherine made a choice, not a romantic one, a strategic one. And that distinction matters because here's what sets Catherine apart from the women who came before her. She didn't arrive naively, she arrived prepared. She had already survived Catholic rebels holding her hostage at Snape Castle. She had managed estates, stepchildren, dying husbands, and political upheaval twice over. By the time she put on that crown, she wasn't a girl hoping for a fairy tale. She was a 31-year-old woman who had been tested, and she knew exactly what she was stepping into. That's where the magic lives. Not in the romance of it, but in the awareness. Because Catherine didn't try to change Henry, she navigated him carefully, deliberately. She helped reconcile him with his daughters, Mary and Elizabeth, who would both go on to rule England. She served as regent while he fought in France. She became the first woman in England to publish a book under her own name. She was shaping a dynasty while keeping herself alive in a court where her predecessor had been beheaded. And in 1546, she came this close to joining them. A warrant for her arrest for heresy for her Protestant sympathies was nearly signed. She talked her way out of it, directly to Henry. That's not just survival, that's mastery. What's the tarot connection here? The Queen of Swords is the archetype of the intellectual survivor. She's sharp, observant, highly logical, and operates from a place of cold, clear reality rather than emotion. This queen has experienced grief and hardship, represented by the clouds and the stormy skies, but she uses these experiences to gain unmatched clarity. She sees through illusions, cuts through political nonsense with her wit, and knows exactly how to use her words to survive. Catherine Parr outlived Henry VIII. She broke the cycle, not by force, not by luck, but by knowing exactly what kind of energy she was moving through and choosing her steps accordingly. So the real question isn't why she married him. The question is, what do you do when you walk into a pattern you clearly recognize? A habit, a relationship, a role that feels familiar, maybe in the worst way. Sometimes we enter these cycles unconsciously. Sometimes we think we can rewrite them, but Catherine shows us a third way. You can move through the fire with such precision and self-awareness that you come out the other side entirely intact. That's the kind of quiet, strategic power that history books love to overlook, but we see it. Know the pattern, name the pattern, and then become the variable that breaks it.